Okay, now welcome back, class. So we're going to now do an application type problem. Okay, so I'm going to read the problem, pay attention, write it down, write the information down, and then we're going to see about solving it. Okay, so here's the problem. It says an electrically controlled thermostat is set so the heating unit automatically comes on and continues to run when the temperature is equal to or below 72 degrees Fahrenheit. At what Celsius temperature to the nearest hundredth of a degree Celsius will the heating unit come on? Okay, so now one formula that we can use is this. Okay, that's the formula that we could use. So now, that is the conversion formula between degrees Fahrenheit and degrees Celsius. Now, here it says, again, let's read it carefully. It says that an electrically controlled thermostat is set to the heating unit, so that the heating unit automatically comes on and continues to run when the temperature is equal to or below 72 degrees. Okay? Okay, so again, we're talking about degrees Fahrenheit. So when the temperature, temperature degrees Fahrenheit is less than or equal to 72 degrees, right? Fahrenheit, then the heating element automatically kicks on. Okay? And then when it gets above 72 degrees, it shuts off. Okay? So, we want to know, okay, how do we find out what the equivalent in Celsius would be? So this is what we know in Fahrenheit. We want to know, hey, what's the temperature? What is the rule for the thermostat coming on if I'm talking about degrees Celsius? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this formula, right? We know this formula. I'm going to take this piece right here and substitute it in here and then solve the inequality for degrees Celsius. And that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in here. So what I'm going to do is change this inequality to be 9/5 times degrees Celsius plus 32 is less than or equal to 72 degrees, right? Degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get rid of the degrees to just eliminate any confusion and just realize that these are just degrees and C represents degrees Celsius and let F represent degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? And then that way it's, I think, less confusing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically solve this for C. Okay? Okay, let's do it. So now the first thing I'm going to do is what? I'm going to subtract 32 from both sides, right? So again, what's the idea? To isolate the variable on one side of the inequality and get all the constants and everything else on the other side of the inequality. So I'm going to subtract 32. Okay? And so what does that give me? That gives me 9/5. C is less than or equal to what? 40. Okay? So now all I'm going to do is now I'm going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. Okay? So I can multiply both sides by 5/9. Okay? So what happens over here? Well, 5 divided by 5 is 1, so the 5's cancel. And then 9 divided by 9, right? This is multiplication. So multiplication across division, we can cancel things, right? So 9 divided by 9 is also 1. Okay? So all we get is 1 here, right? Or if you multiply, you get 45 over 45, which is still 1. So lots of different ways to do this. But the end result is still the same. You get C. Okay? So what happens over on the right side of the inequality? You get what? Well, you get, in this case, you're going to get 200 divided by 9. Okay? So 200 divided by 9, and we want to go to the nearest hundredth of a degree. I think that's what they wanted us to do. Okay? Yes. To the, where is it at? Hundredth. Yeah. 1/100th of a degree. So we're going to see what this turns out to be. Okay, so this is going to be 200. So actually, if you want to look at this, this is actually 40. Yeah, this is going to be 40 and 0.55, I believe, right? Because this is just 40 times a fifth, right? 40 and 5/9. So, but nonetheless, it's going to be 200 over 9, right? Well, 200 over 9, what do you get for 200 over 9, right? Well, you're just going to get what? 2. Oh, so it's not 40. Why did I think that? Why am I thinking? I don't know why. So, oh, I think I know why. I know why. Never mind. So this is 40 times 5/9. So it's 200, right? Did I do that right? Yeah, 200. Oh, I know why. Yeah, I know why. It's not 200. It's I Oh no, it is 200. Hold on. Yeah, it is 200. Okay, so never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking. My brain's not working today. Okay, so divided by 9, so that's going to be 2. So 18, 2, so I'm going to get 22, oops, not percent, 22.22 degrees it looks like. Okay, so we have C is less than 22.22 degrees Celsius, right? Now I'm going to put the units in there. And so the answer is this. So what is the range of the temperature that the thermostat will kick on, that the automatic element will kick on, the heating element, and the fan, the heater? It will be from negative infinity, again, theoretically, negative infinity to 22.22 degrees, and then we have a square bracket. Why? Because it's less than or equal to. So what does this mean? It means that the furnace will kick on when the temperature is equal to or less than 22.22 degrees Celsius. Okay? So 22.22 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 42 degrees Fahrenheit. That's another way to look at it. Okay, that's it. Have a great day.